Genesis, and as you continue to read the story, that's what the Bible is really all about after that. He created us in his image and likeness, but man followed after Satan and sinned. And when man sinned, the image and likeness of God in man was marred. It was not completely eradicated, but it was marred. So that we really don't reflect God like we ought to. And the world, the earth on which we live, was impacted by sin as well. It fights against us in a way that it would not have, it appears, had it not been for that they were in a perfect environment. We are not. And yet, even though we are marred as the image of God, we do still have the image of God in our being. But because we were marred, God decided that he had to fix us.
Yeah.
Now, let this slip. When God decided to fix us, it was not that God just decided, because everything that God decided, he decided to do it before we were even created. So the plan of God was, now that mankind is messed up, what I'm going to do is fix it. And so here is God saying, I created man in my own image and likeness. Man got marred. Now what I am doing is I'm going to recreate man, and I'm going to make him conform to the image of Jesus Christ. I hope you're seeing that. He said, I started out with man created in my image. Man got messed up. Now when I get through with my new creation, they're going to be back to where they were in the first place.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is take a messed up situation and I'm going to fix it back up again. We don't really have a good human analogy to put with it, or even something that deals with our material world, but just maybe imagine this for illustration purposes. Imagine somebody going out to an old junkyard and getting a 1942 automobile. It's already kind of rusted out, stuff is missing, stuff is bent, stuff is torn up, but somebody says, listen, I'm going to restore that car. And so they show you a picture of what a new 1942 car looked like back then. And they show you the picture and say, when I get through with it, it's going to look just like this. Now, if you stand on their shoulder where they're sanding it down and doing all that, you say, doesn't look like it to me. They say, I haven't finished with it yet, but when I get through with it, it's going to look just like this. And you keep saying, well, yeah, you got wheels on it now, but the doors are still messed up. When I get through with it, it's going to look like this. I'm not through with it yet. You looking on my shoulder while I'm working on it. I still got some work to do, but when I get through with it, it's going to be like this. What I want you to understand is look at the church, but when you look at the church, understand he ain't through with it yet. When you look at the church, understand what it's going to be like. So when you look at the church and you see what it is, also make sure you get another picture so you can see what it's going to look like when God gets through with it. What is the church going to look like when God gets through with it? God gets through with it. It's going to look like Jesus Christ, because we